Enjoy. It's what I'm here for. Alright, CorkyJay finally brings out the Arbiter. It looks like him and Aria are matching because they're out on a date. We see a nice little jump gun to get in and try and create some pressure. I think this is actually a decent matchup for Arbiter because he's able to use his gun to snipe some of the assists that Aria has to put on some damage. But right now, SeaDragon's putting in the pressure. Ooh, I actually don't think he got the assist there. Interesting. Alright, gets the overhead, starting up the combo. Decides to go for the grab. He's going to put a grenade on, try and get some mix-ups here. And the grenade will recap, but he breaks on the medium manual. Alright, and the grenade saves him from that combo. Use the jump gun to keep him safe to come in. Ooh, and he uses the flip out, but that grenade... Okay, he was able to get down and block in time. This is relatively even. I still don't understand how Booster Body's not dead. He finds a way to get in, put on the damage. We're going to see a grenade mix up. How's he going to do this? And he's going to get the recap. That's going to be it for Sword. Good stuff from CorkyJay. Oh, wow. He even took out Booster Body really quick. Now he just has to deal with Base Body. I think Arbiter can deal with this very well, but he pops Instinct to try and get some pressure going. Jumps out of the grab, wasn't able to punish, opens him up, and locked out on the heavies. He's going to go for the flip-out grenade, and it's going to recap. He gets another grenade on, and the jump gun combos, and that's going to be it. Good stuff to CorkyJay. Okay, let's see this Hisako. Not sure how this matchup goes. We don't even see that character that much anymore, so I see SeaDragon bring her out. Breaks on the heavies. Trying to find a way in. Gets the Kirby grab. See what kind of mix-ups he can get. Gets through the grenade! Very nice! Alright, opens him up. We're gonna see a break here. Nope! Just gonna let it rock. SeaDragon gets a good bit of damage on that corner combo. Uses command grab. He did have the vengeance meter. Ooh, tried to get the recap. It was just a little bit out of range. We're gonna see a grenade combo here. Just jumping out of it so that way he doesn't get caught, but the grenade was still on him. But he breaks immediately on the medium manual. CorkyJay gets in with the overhead. Alright, SeaDragon takes the first match. He's got about 50% of the first life bar. Good stuff. Alright, decides not to go for the lows. Cancels into a shadow command grab. Very nice. Will not restand, but it gets a hard knockdown. Lets him get a chance to maybe set something up. Stops him on wake up, and he has a lockout. SeaDragon! Omen gets him with the overhead. He tried to parry it. Baits out the lockout. This is going to be it. And SeaDragon answers. Alright, so Corky trying to find a way in, but SeaDragon did get a hit in there. Ooh. Got him out of the DC, so SeaDragon's up on life right now. Gets the breaker. Alright, catches him on the landing frames and has the lockout. This is bye-bye booster. Yo, SeaDragon. Okay. Oh, he tried to get the parry, but he was a little too late. Alright, catches him with the crouching medium, which is like Hisako's best tool. And decides to break on the Shadow Rekkas. Okay, oh, and catches him again with the crouching medium kick. And he gets another lockout. He can do a good bit of damage here. I don't think this will kill. Oh, he's going to get DP'd out of this. And so you're going to see him try to get some mixes here. But he was in Instinct, so he was able to parry that. A lot of damage here. So since he's in Instinct, he's doing a lot of damage to his other body. SeaDragon. Yeah, that's opener to ender. I didn't even think that could work anyway. I don't think this will restand. SeaDragon's in a very commanding lead right now. CorkyJay has to make something happen. Alright, so all he has left is sword body. SeaDragon has full wrath meter. And he gets him with the crouching medium on the landing frames. Good stuff to SeaDragon and Corky. Very solid set. Alright, I'm not sure about this matchup, especially in Season 3. I think Sadira does very good at anti-airing and controlling area pressure. But Cinder's an aerial character as well, and he can pick up a lot of good combos off of his juggles and bring them back down to the ground for a good, solid finish for a mix-up on what ender he's going to use. Where Sadira has to pretty much stick to just the Recluse ender. But Daymein doing very well right now. Pops Instinct, watch your feet. Doesn't confirm off of it, though. He didn't have enough shadow meter. Ooh, try to get a little bit of a juggle off of it, but gets anti-aired. And breaks on the medium trailblazer juggle. Alright, now his arms are burnt out, so this is going to limit a little bit of his mobility, but he doesn't care, and it's already gone. Daymein up about 50 to 60% of health. Ooh, nice. Catches him in the air. Oh, I like that he's trying to use that. I want to see it work. Breaks on the medium juggle from Sadira. And gets the DP, and he's going to put some pressure. Watch your feet. He will confirm off of this. No break attempt and burning out the arms. Picks up the combo, but gets broken to get the fire off him. Alright, he's looking to take this first life bar. He has the lockout. He can do it. And that's just enough. Ooh, breaks immediately on the heavies. Good stuff from Swordsman. This is Sadira's Instinct, and he's able to pick that up. I'm surprised that did not connect. And silly shenanigans. Instinct is just done, but he did get locked out. This is his chance. He wanted to go for the reset, but he's going to get DP'd. He probably should have just used damage ender. And no more fire gone. The arms are burnt out, but it's already gone. The potential damage is recovering. Gets the cash out just a little bit. Watch your feet. He will confirm off of this. Oh, he wasn't able to break, so he got the lockout. He gets the recap. He gets a second damage ender. He does have Instinct. He's gonna catch him. Just needs to do enough damage to put him into danger here. And breaks on the Shadow Demon Blade. Catches him in the air. This is his chance. Oh, the web's up in the air, but he still gets the grab, and Daymein will take the first. Alright, Daymein got a good bit of damage in. It's going to try and force Swordsman to play a little bit more aggressive to start getting a life lead here. Daymein doing a very good job of catching him when he needs to. We're going to see a punish here. No juggle combo. He's just going to go for the mix-up here. Very nice with the salt aside. And this juggle combo cashes it out. Insane juggle combo. Finally gets poked. He was working on a perfect there. No break on the heavies there. His arms are now burnt out. So he's got to wait for that, and hopefully the potential damage will recover. But he says, nope, gonna fan the flames. Don't care. He's going to try and stuff him out here, but just backdashes. Watch your feet. He's actually probably could have confirmed that. Catches him out of the DP, but gets broken on the heavies for the juggles. Blocks all of it. Out of the air. Is he going to get the recapture here? He locked out on the lights. The arms burn out again, but he just, you know, heavy recluse. Ooh, the DP will catch him here. He's going to recap. Lock out on the lights, and he's probably going to burn out the arms again. Ooh, gets him in the cross-up. Very nice. It looked like Daymein was trying to anti-air there. Very solid stuff. Recaps again. He's going to waste out this instinct so well and probably take the life bar here. Or, yep. Wow. I don't remember doing that much damage. Arbiter's a daddy? I can do that for you. I have his phone number. Alright, gets the grab, keeping him in the corner, misses the juggle opportunity. Gets caught with the fire pillar, immediately recapped, and his arms are burnt out yet again. I like the idea of trying to anti-air him there, it just wasn't enough. Oh, went for a shadow counter, I respect it, but you gotta watch your feet, still gets the breaker on the shadow. Knocks him out of the air, he could pick up a juggle off of this. Goes for the grab. Short combo with Shadow Ender. 20%. Gets him with the empty jump into low. And he locks out. He wants to go for the reset. He's gonna get it because he blocked that DP. A lot of damage here. All he has to do. And he gets broken. Swordsman has to look for a lot to come back here. That's gonna... Oh, he didn't have enough shadow counter. He's gonna pop Instinct to make it safe. Try and get the mix-ups. Gets the shadow counter. And Daymein will go to fight SeaDragon in Winners Finals. Good stuff to both players. Oh boy. We get Sea Ultra Cheese. Is fourth. And he has to get past Cupcake. Cupcake, a very solid, scary player since Season 1. And Nicky's starting up his stuff. He gets the overhead in the corner combo. He's going to go for the sweep again, try and create some mix-up potential here. Doesn't get it. Cupcake trying to get something started here, trying to push his way out of the corner, but still gets caught up into a combo. He's going to have to deal with the teleport mix-up here. Oh, catches him with a dagger, but goes for the grab instead of continuing the combo. Oh, he dropped the combo there. There's a little bit of lag there. That was interesting. Oh, that DP is going to get punished here. He's going to go for the juggle combo, but misses the second dagger and gets baited out of a grab and a lockout, and Nicky takes the first round. Alright, Cupcake whittling his way in there, trying to take some life off of Nicky, lock him down, and get some pips on that dagger. Going to get his other dagger back, he gets it, but gets punished for it. Alright, nice break on the heavy. Alright, Nicky in really commanding control in this corner. Cupcake hasn't been able to get anything started. He stuffs him, and he has the lockout. Is there going to be a break here? Nope, he just wants to go for the damage. He could have probably juggled off of that. And he's going to get caught by the cyber dash, but won't be into a combo. He's going to DP to get out of there, but... And the breaker on the medium. His life bar's almost gone, and there it goes. Alright, so Cupcake has 3 pips at the ready. Not sure why he didn't go back. Oh, he just decided to pop Instinct. He doesn't have Shadow to block this. Backdashes to get out of it. He has full daggers. He could have opened him up, but gets caught with the DP. I think Jago can somewhat deal with Fulgore a little bit better. Alright, Nicky trying to zone out, but Cupcake worked his way in, got caught on the backdash, but no confirm off the combo. Jump in. Trying to get a combo started. Alright, he has him down into the corner. He doesn't have Shadow Meter, Shadow Counter that, so he got the chip. Oh, almost got him on the backdash. Good stuff from Nicky. And gets a double reset there, but broken on the mediums. Ooh, that's not going to juggle. That might have been a missed input. He's going to pop Instinct to try and get some fireball pressure here and gain life back. Still not enough to Shadow Counter. He just got it. And he gets stuffed out of the Shadow Eye Laser. Catches him into Shadow Wind Kick. And he's going to be able to take the life bar here. Alright, gets him another reset there. He does have instinct, so he can pip cancel and create a lot of pressure here. And he takes the life bar. Looking to get that reactor gauge spinning as fast as possible so he can have a lot of pips at the start of the next round. And gets the one manual pip. My bad. Alright, so he was going to teleport confirm off that. He doesn't try to punish that. I think that was maybe a Shadow Wind Kick to get through the Fireball. Alright, he's going to cancel in an instinct to make it safe and create some Fireball pressure here. And he's going to stuff it again. And gain all this life back. Goes for the overhead, doesn't get it, and gets DP'd out of the Fireball pressure. Alright, Nicky looking to go to his zoning playstyle here. Pokes him out of the teleport. And catches him in the Fireball pressure, but he gets the break on the Shadow Wind Kick and all. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Nicky keeps catching him with these cyber ports. That may be it. Alright, he has just a little bit of life left. He can make something happen here. Oh, and they trade! Alright, working on his way. Fiyah Liger already starting up. Ooh, and a counter breaker early from Fiyah Liger. He's just going in, not giving Toneri the space needed to get some Fireball pressure going. Catches him out of the air. Fiyah Liger taking a clean... Oh, not a perfect. There's a little bit of chip there. He goes with the armor. Sorry, Fiyah. You're bad and you should feel bad. Anyway! Just kidding. I love Fiyah Liger. He's going to use those mortars to take out a lot of these fireballs and Shadow Form to mix it up to get through the ram. And he's going to potentially create some fireball pressure here and mix it up like that with Shadow Form. Very good stuff. Now that he has Shadow Meter and he's got room to work with, Toneri's, playstyle is very good. He can't get locked down in these corners. Fighting his way out. Light lockout. And he does have the meter. Shadow Form, dodge Clever Girl into slide, and that's going to be the life bar. Absolutely insane. Alright, he has more Shadow Meter. He's going to spend it for some Fireball pressure to keep Fiyah Liger at bay. Trying to dash in and catch him in the air-to-air. Gets the slide, but broken on the mediums. Fiyah Liger looking for a way to get Toneri out of the air. Fireball setup, cancels into Instinct, and he already has Fiyah Liger without Shadow Meter. This is a chance to go in because Fiyah Liger can't use Clever Girl or anything to interrupt pressure. Slide to get past the mortars. And he has the lockout, but he doesn't have any shadow to tack onto it. He's going to use it now and create a lot of fireball pressure to keep Fiyah Liger from coming in. And he's locked out into Ultra, and Toneri takes the first match. Okay, I barely worried the count. Alright, Toneri starting up the pressure really early, and Fiyah Liger catches him when I think there may have been a misstep foot, but he Shadow Forms in to get the mix-up, and Fiyah Liger is locked out. Alright, Fiyah trying to fight his way back. Notice he's using the Shadow Form when he's on wake-up pressure. Very nice awareness there. Alright, so he's going to get the restand for the combo for the mix-up, and he's going to get the grab, which will take the life bar. Good stuff from Fiyah Liger. Alright, Fiyah wants Toneri to come to him, but he's got to be prepared for this mix-up, and he's going to get the tail flip recap here. Alright, we're going to see the flame carpet. He's going to mix up sides to get past it. Gets over the Aura. I think that's called like the Aura Shield or something. Don't know the moves. The anti-air, anyway. Gets the trip. Fiyah Liger doing a really good job poking and getting the pressure in there. He's got Toneri in danger. Let's see the mix up here. He gets another grab. Good stuff from Fiyah Liger. Adapted a lot. Alright, they're just kind of dancing around each other. Each got a few hits here. Fiyah Liger trying to catch. They're just trading back and forth right now. And that fireball pressure right there was solid. Catches him out of the air. He's trying to keep him locked down. Blocks the shadow form and gets the grab. That's the mix-up for Fiyah Liger. Overhead fireball into another grab. Let's see what he's going to do here. No shadow form. He didn't have enough. And he's going to waste a good bit of his instinct here. This may be the life bar. And it is. Good stuff from Fiyah Liger. Oh, no punish on that. Alright, catches him on the back dash with a tail flip out of nowhere. And he has a lockout. This is a chance to put on a lot of damage. Toneri has to adjust to this, and he breaks on the flip out. And he catches Fiyah Liger, but doesn't confirm on the combo. This could be it, and he gets another light breaker. He has Instinct Shadow Forms in to get the restand grab so he can have him in a combo. No break attempt from Fiyah Liger. He's going to take all of that damage. He has enough for one Shadow Form mix-up. Gets caught in the flame carpet! Oh no, and Fiyah Liger's going to style with a stage ultra. Good stuff to both players. I think if Toneri, whenever he would have got that hit, can you Shadow Form cancel off of hits? I don't know if that's a... And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Fiyah Liger has a life lead over Swordsman. Swordsman trying to fight his way out of the corner. And he's going to get Shadow Counter. Let's see if he can make it count. He's going to burn out the legs here. Alright, the burnout's already gone. He could punish on this, and he does get it. But he can't confirm off the feet Trailblazer. Or Inferno. My bad, guy. Alright, he has enough to confirm off that. That's going to build Shadow Meter as well. He has potential damage. He's going to confirm on this. No break, and that'll be the life bar. Good stuff from Swordsman. Alright, he's burned out again. Let's see if he can capitalize on the potential damage. And he's going to get juggled all the way to the corner and broken. Can't call on the bombs, and he's going to get the juggle, but he misses the opportunity. And that will get Shadow Counter, and that will be Swordsman's life bar. He's still going to have the life lead. Fiyah Liger does have Instinct and 1 bar of Shadow, but he gets broken on the Light Trailblazer. And goes for the raw overhead tail flip. He's going to burn out the legs here. No break on that, and that'll be it! And Swordsman takes the first match. Alright, Fiyah Liger getting the grabs, looking to start the pressure early to get around Swordsman's Cinder. He gets popped up, but he couldn't confirm the combo. No punish on the grab, and Fiyah Liger gets the corner pressure. Caught with the DP. And he's going to grab out of that. Good stuff from Fiyah Liger. Has a solid life lead right now. No punish on that. No punish on that either. He's going to punish on the DP. He's going to get DP'd out of this, but it's going to trade. I like the fact that he's using mortars to lock him down. He almost got the Shadow Counter on the Fire Pillar, but I don't know if that would have worked. Bombs finds a way to get in, and the lockout. This is going to be the end of the round. Fiyah Liger up about 30% on life. Almost got him on the trip guard there. Ooh, baited out of the Shadow Counter and gets grabbed. He's going to get juggled off of this, but breaks immediately on the heavy recap. some pressure going. Like the way he's getting rid of those bombs, but he gets caught with the run-in, and that's going to be Fiyah Liger's life bar. Alright, he's opened up. He's going to burn out his legs and try and get another setup going here. Ooh, catches it. He's going to confirm off of this. And this is going to be big damage. He had the lockout. He possibly could have finished it there. Alright, Fiyah Liger gets Clever Girl in. He's going to get a nice juggle combo into flip out, but he's going to get DP'd out, and that'll be it. And Swordsman will move on. Alright, starting off really solid here for Daymein. SeaDragon's trying to find a way to keep him locked down, but Daymein still finding ways to get out and getting the pokes in. He starts up the combo. Short combo to get a good bit of damage. Breaks on the heavy recluse juggle. Alright, and the first body is done. Daymein looking really solid right now. Alright, I think he's trying to bait out a DP there. Goes for the empty jump into low, and he's got a lockout on the heavies. Gives him a chance to juggle. Goes for the hard knockdown sweep. And he's going to pop an instinct here. He's going to give him a chance to put on pressure, maybe close up this life lead a little bit. A lot of damage, 53%. He's going to pop instinct to react to it as his body changes, and he gets the lockout on the heavies. A lot of damage on base body there. Not going to get a chance to zone her out. Gets some damage enter. Going to try to mix it up again. He's going to DP. No, tries to backdash, but gets the assist off to protect himself. Owen catches him on the backdash, but gets broken on the heavy linker. Oh, nice shadow counter. This could be it for Sword Body. Alright, and he's going to use the Shadow Recluse to clutch it out. And he may take this with a supreme victory. He's got him get something happening with base body here. And he gets grabbed trying to catch him in the air. Daymein is up 1-0. Good stuff, good stuff. 4 matches left, not including this one. Alright, SeaDragon finds a way in, but gets broken on the mediums. Daymein doing a really good job at poking out and baiting out stuff from SeaDragon right now. Very nice juggle combo for 33%. And gets the shadow counter. Knocks out one of the assists. A lot of damage here, and that will be booster bottom. 2-0. Okay. Thank you, Nicky. Alright, SeaDragon's fighting back now. He's gonna make up this life lead. Now that he doesn't have booster body sword damage, or sword body does the most damage, he's gonna find a way to get out there. He had it caught. He's gonna pop instinct here, catches him. Alright, and that's the life bar for Daymein. Daymein does have instinct still, so he's trying to find a way to get through all this zoning pressure. Now instinct is done, and he's still in sword body. Doesn't have to worry about the zoning of base body just yet. He's trying to find a way to get in. Wastes the shadow counter. Alright, catches him in the air to get a nice juggle combo here. Good break on the heavy from SeaDragon. Gets the overhead, but no confirm. Alright, lock out a good bit of damage here, and that is sword body. That damage under hurts. He's going to get through the overhead and the assist, but broken on the mediums. Daymein can still bring this back, but SeaDragon's in a very commanding position right now. Catches him with the Shadow DP. Backdashes the overhead, finding his way in, and gets DP'd off of the... Alright, trying to get him out of the air. No confirm off of that. I think that's a heavy kick in the air, the shotguns. Oh, he gets confirmed. Short combo. He has him in the corner, but SeaDragon's doing a really good job fighting his way out. Alright, he got one of the assists there, but still got caught on the landing frames. Alright, good tech from SeaDragon. Waits up with a DP. That's going to stuff that Shadow. And goes for a flip out and catches him, but gets broken on the mediums. Daymein needs to make this instinct count. This should be a juggle opportunity for him, but gets broken on the heavies. Is there going to be a break? Nope. And SeaDragon with a really solid life lead right now. Alright, picks up the combo. What's he going to get off this? Chooses to go for a nice short level 1 combo. SeaDragon's going to pop instinct. He has all 3 bodies here. This is his chance. If he can connect here, he's going to do a lot of damage to all 3 bodies. Baiting out the TP. He cancels the instinct so that way he can keep his body safe. He knew it was going to be a big punish on this bodies for whipping that DP. Alright, so this is actually in Daymeon's favor life lead wise right now. Alright, still not enough to kill. He tries to get the grab, but he's going to get punished. Good confirm from SeaDragon, and a lockout from Daymein. This is a chance to put on some damage. He gets the corner position. Oh, he hits the assist. Oh, that change was such a good idea, but I don't agree with it. Alright, he goes into instinct again, but if Daymein can get the hit, depending on how many bodies Aria has, depends on how many of those little drones she gets. Since he only has 1, he can't get that much off of this. Alright, knocks him back down to the ground. He just needs to dodge this, but he gets ultra. Well played from SeaDragon. Alright, Daymein working his magic here, but drops a combo. That could have been the end of Booster Body there. SeaDragon making the proper switch, sniping him out of the air. And a break on the heavy auto doubles. Alright, catching him on the trip guard. He's going to get a juggle opportunity off of this. Wants to keep the corner position, but gets the cross up. Broken on the heavies as well. Alright, this is his chance. He's got him in instinct. He's got to do the damage now. Oh, gets over the Shadow. That's wasted. Alright, so he is out of instinct, but this is his chance to deal with base bodies. Alright, SeaDragon looking to take the first life bar off of Daymein. Another mix-up in the corner, and that could be it. Oh, he popped instinct, so this is his opportunity. And immediately broken on the heavy. And, oh! Such a good decision. I don't know why that had to be a missed input. That was a really good good reaction from Daymein. He does have the life lead over SeaDragon. He's going to anti-air there. Hopefully take out one of these bodies. So broken on the heavies again. SeaDragon with the mix up here, and he has the lockout. He's got the Shadow to do the damage. Alright, he's gonna pop an instinct to get as much pressure as possible. And he shadows through! He can kill... Ooh. He has an instinct right now. He's gonna use it to chase on the backdash, but doesn't get it. SeaDragon doing a really good job at zoning out, trying to create some pressure. He gets caught, but doesn't capitalize on it. He's out of instinct. He can take out Sword Body right now. And he does. It's really close for both players. They both have full Shadow Meter. Doesn't catch it. He's going to go through it. What does Shintristen say? Only a true master. They're both in danger. One touch. Oh, and he counter broke, and SeaDragon takes it over Daymein. Oh, no. My mic was muted. I'm sorry, guys! Alright, match looking really good. Daymein is in instinct right now. And he got an early lockout. This is going to Nicky chance to put on a lot of damage. Keep him in the corner. He's going to use Fireball Pressure mix up here. Ooh, he cancels that DP to try and catch him out of the air. Alright, Daymein trying to get these cross-ups in there. He gets the juggle opportunity. Gets the counter breaker! He's got 2 bars of shadow. He's going to make the damage happen. Alright, Daymein with the life lead. Nicky pops instinct. Gets the DP off of a pith cancel. And Daymein going to have to deal with this pressure right now. He has no real way to get out. Gets him with the overhead, but gets the breaker! He's finally out of that pressure. And gets the hit. He could have confirmed it. Gets him with the overhead and the grab. And Nicky takes the first. Alright, Nicky got a double overhead there, and Daymein grabs him out of it to get a nice little juggle combo. Alright, gets him to use the DP. And here's the punish. And he's got an early lockout on the heavies. I don't think so much more damage could have came out of that. Alright, he gets punished for the Widow's Bite. Alright, here comes the juggle combo from Daymein, but gets broken on the heavy kick. Challenge that DP. He's going to get DP'd again, and that'll waste the bar Shadow Meter. Both very even on life right now. You're going to see him pop instinct, catch him, and interesting way that happens. Nicky doesn't want to deal with any of this web stuff. He's going to get anti-air. There's going to be a web place. It was in the wrong position. He no punish on that DP. Very close set. Ready. Fight. Alright, Nicky going in. Nice overhead combos. Gets broken on the heavy. It's overhead again. Into height beam. If he can pick up this combo, that's going to be round. He does get the grab. No punish. Daymein gets in there. Going for short little combos here. Gets the mix up. And a lockout on the heavies. This is his chance to put on all that damage. Daymein looking to bring it back. And he's going to get DP'd out of this. And caught on the backdash, and Nicky takes the second round. Nicky trying to keep him locked down with a very good bit of zoning here. Daymein working his way out, gets the hit. And gets punished on the Widow's drop and a counter breaker, because they don't work. Alright, going for the overhead combos. And gets a counter breaker as well. Daymein looking to answer back to try and tack on as much damage as he can. He's really close to Instinct. He's got to watch out. The wake up DP. He's going to pop Instinct here, but the web's placed in an awkward position, so he's going to have to wait until that web is completely gone or catch him into it. Nice juggle combo from Daymein. Catches him with another one and another counter breaker. And Daymein takes the first round. Alright, I think Daymein knows that Nicky has to come in to make a decision like that, and he's got a lockout. Oh, and caught him on the backdash. Good read from Nicky. Alright, baited out the counter breaker and gets another counter breaker. Daymein looking for the opportunity. He's going to try and tack on some damage here. He is very close, but he's going to have to deal with this Instinct and DP. This is where Nicky's really strong, gaining a lot of pips and creating a lot of pressure here. Daymein pops Instinct as well. If he can get a web on, this is his opportunity. And that's it! Alright, Daymein is on the board. 2-1 against Nicky. Daymein could come back. He's on the board with 1. Alright, good anti-air from Nicky. Good blocks, but he opens them up. He's stuck in this pressure in the corner. Gets the cross up, goes for a nice one-chance break, but gets broken on the juggle. Trying to bait out the DPs, but gets caught and pushed right back into the corner. Wow, pressure right here from Nicky. Do I see 5? He's going to pop Instinct, and he takes the grab. And he lands in that, so it's going to give Daymein an opportunity to try and create some pressure here. Gets him. Goes for another short little combo here. Oh, tries to go for the counter breaker. Nicky was expecting it. And gets him in the air. I like the way he's using the jump-in medium punch to air him. With the Widow's bite. He's going to try to escape, gets the DP, and he's going to get the punish off of this. And cashes out with Shadow. That's going to be another DP. Gets him with the overhead. Nicky tacking on the damage, no break there. Drops the combo and pip cancels into DP. Daymein got a lot of life to make up for here. Only a true master can make it happen. He's going to dash forward. Oh, I thought he was going to try to put a web down, and Nicky takes it with the air there. Alright, Robot Love here. DP, DP. And now he's going to use the pressure from the assist to help mix up. Good block from SeaDragon, but Nicky's keeping up the pressure here. And he's going to capitalize on this. No break. He's going to switch into Sword Body to get a little bit more range on his moves and hopefully punish Nicky when he can. Breaks on the heavy linker. He's going to pop Instinct here. He has to make sure he plays on point, because if Nicky gets in on him, and he has the lockout, so this is going to be a good bit of damage. That's going to be the round for SeaDragon. If he would have been in Instinct, Nicky could have put on a lot of damage on all the bodies and caused a lot of problems. Oh, and that worked? And he's going to confirm off of that, and gets the breaker on the Shadow. Nicky looking to come in, create some pressure now that he has the pips in the reactor gauge. Alright, he's got to be really careful right now. He's on the zoner body. Wow. Alright, and he's going to confirm off of that. No shadow counter breaker attempt. Alright, this is pretty even right now. He just stuffed a shadow move from Nicky. And Nicky breaks the mediums. He's gonna pop Instinct. It's do or die. No punish on the DP! Oh no, not like this. He's gonna track him with the drones. He has a little bit of Instinct left. He's gotta make something happen here. And he opens him up into Ultra, and SeaDragon takes the first match. Gonna have another Robot. Robot idle. Okay, so getting in, light breaker out from Nicky. SeaDragon finding another way to get in there. Broken on the heavy. Looking for another time, but he was able to pip cancel DP to keep him back down on the ground. And SeaDragon opens him up again. Broken on the mediums. Alright, Nicky trying to confirm off a heavy laser. SeaDragon goes in but misses. Oh no, he tried. Counterbreaker failed. Alright, he switches back over to Sword Body to keep Booster Body safe. No confirm off of that. That's going to be a good punish here. Alright, locked out on the lights. Alright, he's going to pop Instinct, try and get some pressure going here. Opens him up, and that could be it. He has the Shadow Meter to do it. Alright, still has all three bodies. Just going to try and keep him safe with that little drone. Keep the pressure on. Oh, and he gets the counter breaker. Alright, that was base body, I believe. He's going to be in booster body. DP'd right out of it. So it's going to be sword body. SeaDragon's got to make up for some life here. He doesn't have instinct. He has a little bit of shadow meter. He's going to try and make something happen. Gets him with the overhead. And the lockout. Ooh, that's about even up. Okay, he does have instinct too. He's got to block this though. He's going to pop instinct to make it safe. Nicky's a monster. It's now 1-1. Good read, good read. Alright, he was already able to get him into a combo, and he's already done a good bit of damage. He's gotten each assist at least once. Putting on the pressure on SeaDragon. He's got the light lockout. He's going to go for the grab, but it gets tagged, and he punishes Cyber Dash. He gets broken on the heavies. He's going to protect himself, try to knock him back down to the ground. Ooh, baits out the shadow counter and opens him up. And broken on the mediums. Trying to keep the pressure up. And the crazy teleports from Nicky. And he's going to punish with the Shadow Dash. And DP to get out of the pressure. Creates some mix-up opportunities here. Blows through the Shadow counter. SeaDragon doing a really good job of controlling space right now. Finally loses booster body, but this is still pretty even. Alright, he's going to use the little drones to try and whittle out a little bit of life. Calls out on the DP. Trying to get some pressure going here. They keep fighting against this instinct really well. Now he's stuck in base body, which is all for zoning. Ooh, blows through another shadow counter and immediately breaks on the shadow. Good stuff. SeaDragon just trying to control the airspace as much as he can. Ooh, that was a crazy mix-up from Nicky, and that, oh, but he blows through the combo, gets the reset. That could be it for base body. So all he has is sword body left. The most damaging body out of all of Aria's bodies. He's got to try and find a way to get in there, though. Nicky's doing a really good job on defense and poking him out in offense. He has instinct. He chooses the DP out of it. That's not going to protect him, and that's the same way the last match ended. Nicky is up 2-1, looking to reset the bracket. Alright, Nicky doing a really good job trying to stay mobile, trying to bait out DPs and using... Ooh, baited out the shadow counter. Very nice. Gets the confirm. And we're going to see a break. And we do on the heavies. And gets the shadow counter. Alright, can he make something happen off of this? And he's got a lockout. Time to put on some damage. And what's the mix-up? Calls him out on the DP. And punishes, and that's going to be confirmed. And breaks on the last hit of the shadow. Trying to look for a way to get in. SeaDragon doing very good in this match. Ooh, and that may be the end of Booster Body. And it is with the chip. Alright, good pressure there from SeaDragon. See if we can rock this instinct into the next round. He's going to DP out of it to try and get the pressure going, but he is outside of instinct. Still gets the confirm. Decides to just make it a quick level 3 ender. So I'd say with the life bars, this is about even. SeaDragon maybe has a little bit of a life lead. Nope, not anymore. Alright, so he gets the pip charge. He's just going to keep a basic zoning game here, and that may be it for sword body, and it is. Can he do this with base body? Alright, calls him out in the air, goes for the flip out, doesn't get anything off of it. They stared into each other's eyes. Aria almost has instinct. This is his chance! And he breaks! Is he gonna get the block? Alright, good tech grab. SeaDragon's chance. He gets DP'd, he has instinct. He's got a block. Nice backdash. And Nicky steals it! He resets the bracket! Alright, SeaDragon looking to create a lot of the pressure. Caught by the wake up DP. And teleport into Cyber Dash. Ooh, baits it out! Nicky's controlling a lot of space here. Alright, SeaDragon trying to fight his way out, trying to look for something, but nope, back into the corner you go, says Fulgore. Nope, it's your turn in the corner, says Aria. Let's see if he can get this pressure and open Nicky up at all, but he gets thrown right back into the corner and loses booster body. Alright, decides to pop instinct. Alright, good break. Just gotta look for something to get in there. Gets the punish. We're gonna see a break from Nicky. And we do on the shadow. Yeah, Nicky's just terrorizing SeaDragon right now. He needs to, like, compose himself. Alright, he's gonna get the confirm here. No break. And he has a lockout. He needs one more mix-up to take this life bar. And he does. Okay. Now that he has room to breathe, but Nicky is still gaining pips from the reactor gauge. He's going to get another confirm in here. No break again. And he has a lockout. This is his chance. Fighting his way out of the corner. He gets another punish, but doesn't confirm. Alright, he has another lockout. Attacking on as much damage as he can. Base body just doesn't do that much damage, even though it just did 40%. Alright, good tech. SeaDragon has a lot of life here. He's gotta compose himself. Nicky's still looking for the kill. He almost has an instinct. He's almost got rid of base body, and he does. So now he just has to deal with sword body, and SeaDragon isn't close to instinct and doesn't have shadow. Looking, okay, he's gonna DP out of the overhead. Nicky now has instinct. He may bring this back. Alright, he's got to meet him. He's going to pop instinct. Is he going to shadow DP? Oh! Oh no. He's got that pressure going. And it's going to catch. Is that going to chip? He gets the shadow counter! And SeaDragon takes the first match. Alright, SeaDragon looking to put on the pressure. He's got it going. He gets a trade with the assist. Broken on the... I don't even know what he broke, but it was a medium, whatever it was. Alright, and he's locked out on the mediums. Good stuff. Calls out the DP. Oh, no punish here, and he was pressing buttons, so Nicky's going to DP for free and get pressure and corner positioning. Baits out another DP from SeaDragon, and this could be it for Booster Body. Sweep and destroy Jago combo, and the laser. Alright, bye-bye Booster. Alright, here comes the punish on the DP. Hopefully SeaDragon can take this life bar. Oh, and he got the lockout. SeaDragon takes it. Alright, Nicky's got 1 bar of shadow. He may save it for pip cancels here. SeaDragon's gonna pop instinct to try and get some extra pressure on him, but Nicky just dashes in to get corner positioning, meeting him in the air. Right now with this instinct, he wants to put as much damage on other bodies as he can. Good stuff from Nicky right now with the heavy lockout. Goes for a grab reset, and that'll be it for instinct. And SeaDragon is down on a lot of life. Nicky looking to snipe out sword body here. Do something crazy, and SeaDragon gets in. He wants to get the damage while he can, but gets broken on the mediums, so he's going to have to block this. The chip kills. Alright, and all he has left is zoner body. Gonna try and make something happen. He was looking to come in a DP, gets caught. No break attempt. Broken on the lights. They try to meet zoning with zoning. Fulgore's better at zoning. Good. Okay, and Nicky takes it. It's so hard to commentate this stuff. They both move so fast. And it's now 1-1. And we get the Fulgore shimmy. Alright, he was able to snipe it out, but SeaDragon was able to pick up the punish. Alright, he's got the lockout. He's going to try to pile on the damage. He has no shadow to catch this out. Tried to bait out a grab attempt, and he gets the grab himself. Alright, he's going to build up that reactor gauge. Nicky with a slight life lead with these 2 life bars. Alright, he's going to pop instinct, try to make something happen here. Alright, that was his chance to punish there. Now he's going to have to deal with the shadow laser in the air. And gets the break on the Shadow. That was his chance. I think he may have gotten a little too greedy there. And gets DP'd on instant cancel. Alright, he's going to try to make something happen, but he wastes a Shadow counter as well. SeaDragon still putting up a fight, finally takes the first life bar off of Nicky. Alright, he's going to get the punish here. And he's got the heavy lockout. He just can't put on that much damage. Okay. The sword body 55%, very solid. A-Dub has instinct. So he can block this and block that. Wastes all the shadow meter. He's about to get another one. Tries to challenge it. This is his chance. Okay, SeaDragon answering back, but gets broken. And gets the breaker. Nicky almost had it there. SeaDragon looking to get in an Ultra, but he couldn't confirm off that. Gets poked out of the air. Alright, SeaDragon getting poked out a little bit. Gets caught with the teleport and the pip cancel DP. And he's got a heavy lockout. Wow, very clean first body. Alright, SeaDragon trying to answer back. Alright, good break from Nicky. Looking to answer back, and he has a lockout. He's going to pile on the damage and do a lot to sword body. SeaDragon trying to pop instinct to hopefully get some pressure going. DP's out, but he's going to get caught as well. Broken on the medium manual. Alright, wow. All this pressure. That mistimed counter breaker attempt. But Nicky's going to try to answer back. Get shadow countered! Nicky looking to take this victory now. Unless SeaDragon can pull something out. Decides to go for any shadow meter he can. Maybe saving it for sword body. Gets the grab. Nicky looking to end it now. He's going to cancel into shadow laser and take out base body. All SeaDragon has left is possibly one instinct and sword body left. And that was the opener ender. He's going to pop instinct in here. Now or never. And, oh, and he gets broken. And the whiff shadow, and that's going to be it. And Nicky takes the 4th online tournament in the KI Pro League, or 2 KI Pro Leagues, 2 beatdowns. Good stuff to Nicky.